like to call to order the Superstition Vistas Community Facility District Number 2 special meeting of November 19th, 2024 to order. And repeat, ask everyone put your cell phones on continued silence. Roll call.
Chairperson Wilson,
Yes.
Vice Chair Schroeder,
Here.
Board Member Cross,
Here.
Board Member Heck,
Here.
Board Member Johnson,
Here.
Board Member Nesser,
Present.
Board Member Suller.
Yes.
You have a quorum, Your Honor.
Thank you. Consideration and approval of minutes for a special meeting of October 15th, 2024.
Mr. Chair, so moved.
Yeah, okay.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call.
Board Member Suller,
Yes.
Chair Schroeder,
Yes.
Board Member Nesser,
Yes.
Board Member Cross,
Yes.
Board Member Heck,
Yes.
Board Member Johnson,
Yes.
Chairperson Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay. Public hearing on feasibility report for Superstition Vistas Community Facility District Number 2. Zach again.
Chairman, Board, good evening. Zach Sagas with Greenberg Trorg, serving as special counsel to the district. With the board's permission, I'll speed it up a little bit for District 2 and consolidate my comments in advance of the public hearing, if that's okay with y'all. Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Board. So the project proposed for District Number 2, once again, congratulations. District 2, we are looking at our first general obligation bond issue. These bonds will be repaid with property taxes. The project is a project you've seen before. It's Blossom Rock Trail. In this case, the proposed bond issuance is approximately $30,000 to $35,000. Brookfield's development and sale to home builders is a little bit, things are going well, but it's just a little, how they structure it. Horton immediately started building homes, and then Brookfield does master planning and then sells lots to home builders, so it's just a little bit delayed relative to Horton started coming out of the ground a little bit earlier. So the bond size is a little bit smaller. Again, at the time of formation of District 2, the agreement was at the earliest possible time we would do a small bond issue to establish the tax rate so that homeowners don't have a bad surprise where tax rates jump and fluctuate once they move into the Apache Junction community. In this case, the target tax rate is $3.85. Brookfield requested a slightly higher general obligation bond debt service target tax rate. And so the estimated average monthly property tax bill to a future resident within CFD number 2 is on page 5-2 of the feasibility report, and it's estimated to be about $50 per month for homes in there, with a slightly higher full cash valuation estimate of $340,000. Once again, in order to make this as efficient as possible for a small transaction, there is no public sale to investors. There's no underwriting investment bank. Brookfield has agreed to purchase the bonds directly from the district in order to minimize cost to the district in its efforts to undertake this bond issuance. The project, again, has been accepted and approved previously by this board, and the amount of proceeds available for the project will reimburse Brookfield a small portion of Blossom Rock Trail in connection with this bond sale. Happy to answer any questions or come back up for the subsequent agenda item at the board's discretion.
Mr. Chair, yes. So, Zach, in this situation with Blossom Rock, does Brookfield, do they need to get approvals from all the other developers before they can proceed, or they represent them all?
They represent them all. This, often what they do, I've seen it a few times, in their purchase and sale agreements with their home builders, they'll have a provision in there that says the CFD exists, right? Similar to a home owner moving in to purchase an individual residential home where they receive all sorts of disclosures that they're in a special taxing district. The home builders likewise receive all sorts of disclosure and due diligence from Brookfield because those home builders have to price accordingly and factor in the assessments and additional property taxes. So often in the purchase and sale agreements between Brookfield as the developer and Lennar or AV Homes as the home builder, in those agreements it will say there is a CFD, you'll agree to, if Brookfield needs you to sign something, you'll sign it and otherwise act in accordance if you want to be a home builder within this community. Okay. And it's beautiful out there, both of them are, and so the home builders say, okay.
Good, thank you.
Any other questions? Okay. I will now open the public hearing. And I see no more additional new paper, so I guess there'll be no one like to speak on this item. And I will now close the public hearing. And there's going to be no motion on this one. Presentation and discussion and consideration of resolution number 2024-008, SVCFD number 2. Zach. Up, down, up, down.
Chairman, Board, similar to for District Number 1, this bond resolution authorizes the issuance of bonds. The Board would approve to levy a property tax, unlimited as to rate or amount for purposes of repayment of the bonds. Again, our target tax rate within District Number 2 is $3.85 per $100 of net assessed limited property value. Happy to answer any questions. Otherwise, this is substantially similar to what we discussed previously.
No? Okay, no discussion. Do I have a motion?
Mr. Chair, I move that resolution number 2024-008, SVCFD number 2, a resolution of the District Board of Superstition Vistas Community Facilities District number 2, approving the prior notice of public hearing with respect to a feasibility report relating to the acquisition and financing of certain improvements benefiting Superstition Vistas Community Facilities, District Number 2, approving the feasibility report, authorizing the issuance of the district's general obligation bonds, taxable series 2024, describing the terms of such bonds, delegating the determination of certain terms to the chairman, district manager, and district treasurer, levying an ad valorem tax on taxable property within the district, and authorize the taking of other actions securing the payment of and relating to the bonds be approved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call.
Board Member Nesser,
Yes.
Board Member Johnson,
Yes.
Board Member Cross,
Yes.
Board Member Heck,
Yes?
Board Member Soler,
Yes.
Vice Chair Schroeder,
Yes.
Chair Wilson.
Yes.
Unanimous, Your Honor.
Okay, the meeting is adjourned as well.